Hey guys, I'm back with another video. It's me, your favorite Bushmaster. As you may or may not have noticed, I had a name change. And today we have a taste test video. We're gonna be doing a taste of Wesley organic 2% reduced fat milk. This is what I always buy. You always know that's the reduced fat, even if you don't read it, because you know that it has the purple lettering, as I think 1% has light blue and whole milk has red. I'm gonna be using this cup here. It looks like my grandmother gave it to me. It looks like some sort of logo here, a cruise ship, Royal Caribbean. I've never been on Royal Caribbean, but she has, so she gave me a cup. And the best part is there's switches on the bottom where you could press the button and it lights up. I think that this is meant for transparent or translucent beverages such as water or vodka, because it lights up, but I'm drinking milk. But it's still very interesting to watch. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I have with me something to try with the milk, and that is this peanut M&M. I think it'll go pretty good. So, my first thoughts is it has a very milky flavor. I can really taste the dairy. Milk videos are not easy, really, because there's so many different types of milk. And you don't want to sound the same for each type of milk. But, though they have their differences, and I have my preferences, a lot of different types of milk have a lot of different flavors. And so, this one, it's not very watery like some other milks I've tried. It's more on the creamy side, and I like that. I like to have more flavor. There's little bubbles around the edges going around the cup. So it's not like flat, just boring to look at. It has little bubbles, and they're very pretty. I don't know much about the science behind milk, but I do know. I've noticed that the little bubbles are a preference of mine. They taste great. I'd imagine this milk would be really good to make like a chocolate milk with chocolate syrup or like chocolate powder. This would be very good for a chocolate milk. I prefer this for my chocolate milk over other types of milk. I do prefer this type of milk over whole milk and 1% and skim milk of other. There's lots of different sorts of milk, but this has always been my preference because of the creaminess. I personally would suggest this milk to anyone who is looking to try milk and just like have a good time with it. See, the problem with this cup is when you're drinking the milk, it's better to close your eyes, because when you hold it like this, you see the light's kind of put into your eyes, and that's not really a problem for me, but like for people with epilepsy, maybe I would warn you to maybe find a different cup, maybe like this steel mug. And if you use this cup and anything strange occurs, please consult your doctor. Yeah, the way that I drink it from this angle, there's a light right there. So if I turn it a little bit, maybe. No, it didn't help. This cup is not very eye-friendly. It's very visually appealing, but it hurts your eyes if you don't use it right. So I would advise anybody who has a cup like this or similar to this one, close your eyes when you drink from it. The cold milk, I prefer cold milk to warm milk, but I think that at times when you're tired, the heat really brings out the flavor of the milk. And earlier in the video, if you recall, I did eat a single peanut M&M with my beverage. So I'm gonna go get the peanut M&Ms because I would like to talk about them more and my thoughts about them with the milk, and maybe also get some cookies. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. I got the peanut M&Ms, and I decided that we should kind of experiment with this video. So instead of cookies, I got organic salad toppings, also from Wesley Farms. This video is not sponsored by said brand, but I just thought it was a interesting observation to share with you guys that these are the same brand, in fact. And so I'm going to pour myself some more milk for the remainder of this video. That should be enough for now. First, we should try the peanut M&Ms. I would like to close them up first in case of an incident. So I was gonna spill. I will put. How about we'll do 3 M&Ms for now? I have 2 green and 1 red. Red and green are some pretty good colored M&Ms because they release those colors in a red and green pack only for the holidays. Not sponsored. I just thought that was an interesting observation to share with all of you. So the peanut M&Ms without milk are pretty good on their own, but they have kind of a dryness to them because the peanuts are very dry, and M&Ms have never been super not dry to begin with. I've always mostly been a little dry because though the chocolate is moist, the outer shell does make them a little dry. So let's see if some milk can fix that. Forgot to turn my light back on. The milk, I feel like there's a moisture hidden in the chocolate that's dormant, like a volcano. It's dormant and just not really out there. But when you put the milk into the equation, the chocolate really starts to moisten up, and basically it's like a volcano goes from dormant to erupting. I don't know about volcanoes, but I think that's how it works. It kind of brings out the moistness, the potential that they have to be moist, and the milk really brings those out, and it kind of adds a new sweetness to it. And the peanuts, they taste a little less dry with the milk. I know the peanuts kind of messes that up. I have a few left. Next, let's try the salad toppings. In the salad toppings, there's cranberries, salted sesame sticks, soybean, walnuts, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds. It's kind of unclear because there's like little tails following. But there is actually ascorbic acid, I think that's how it's pronounced, ascorbic acid in this. And in recent times, I've been questioning if I'm allergic to that. So if I start to get a minor throat irritation later, I'll know why. So here in my hand, we have classic salad topping fixins. I'm gonna go for the walnuts and some other things. They have a saltiness to them. Crunchy, salty, all these together. And with the craisins, the dried cranberries. Kind of salty and sweet kind of mix, but I feel like the cranberries are really lacking. They could be sweet. I've had sweeter cranberries, like Ocean Spray. So, we're going to try some of this with the milk. Let me try to find a walnut to add to the equation. There is some pros and cons. As of the pros, it kind of adds some moisture. It doesn't make the nuts moister, but it adds a moisture to the whole dish, making it less dry. And I've noticed this when putting cranberries in my cereal, but I've seen it again today. Milk really brings out the sweetness in cranberries. I didn't taste them very much earlier, but now, with the milk, it really brings out the flavor of them. I feel like it's more active. And so, however, besides the cranberries, everything else, the milk kind of overpowers. So, for me, what it tasted like wasn't sesame seeds and walnuts and cranberries and milk. It was very good cranberries, milk, and I just felt the crunching of the nuts, but I didn't really taste them. So, excuse me. So the milk kind of overpowers the nuts. But they are kind of dry and dusty on their own. So I can't complain there. So overall, I would give Wellesley Farms milk, 2% reduced fat milk, an 8 out of 10. This is the best for some foods. It just works so well, but for other foods, it doesn't work as well. But no matter what, this will always be my favorite milk. So I think I'm actually gonna bump it up to a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. I'm gonna bump it up to there because it's probably one of my probably one of my favorite milks of all time. I've been drinking this milk for a few years now, and I must say it's like a staple in my day-to-day diet. From making mac and cheese to making cereal to just drinking it like casually, it's the best milk you're gonna get. 2% from BJ's. That's the one I always get. I mean, 2% in general is just like amazing, but like I buy the BJ's one the most often, so it's probably like what I would prefer. But yeah, like it's like it's really good. It's really the best milk. And though it isn't perfect, nothing's perfect. This milk isn't perfect because for some foods it doesn't really work. But that's just for any food, for anything. Not everything just works. So this milk is a 9.5 out of 10 for me. And I will probably drink it till the day I overdose on milk.